Do you have children who throw tantrums and you're just fed up of these tantrums on a regular basis? Of course you do. I think most of us as parents go through this, this phase where sometimes it just becomes so difficult to handle the tantrums. But I think even more of a worry would be if our children actually do not display the tantrum episodes as well. That becomes more of a worry than children having to throw tantrums, because tantrums is the natural process of growing up and developing. But what becomes extremely crucial is how we manage our children at that point of time and make them realize exactly what is happening to them and what is leading them to the behavior of throwing tantrums. It depends on the frequency. We need to look at the intensity, and we need to look at the reason why those tantrums are occurring in the first place. We also need to understand if it's a one-time event, or do we see a trend of tantrum behavior in our child, because this will be dealt with in a very different way. So since it's an emotion, and I hope all of us agree with this, tantrums is definitely more of a behavior pattern that we see, but there is something that is triggering that behavior or action in our child, and that's the emotion or the feeling that the child is going through. And this normally happens when the child does not know what exactly is happening inside, or the child does not know or is having trouble managing that emotion or feeling. So it's to do with the feeling, and we need to address the feeling more rather than the act by itself. So based on my own parenting experience, here are 4 things that you can also do to help yourself manage a situation where your child is throwing a tantrum. Number 1 is work on your skills and use those skills to manage aggressive behavior or conflicting behavior. Now, this is a broad topic in itself, so I will cover that in the subsequent videos. Number 2 is start maintaining a diary of your observations. I have done that, and it's proved very, very helpful, specifically to point out if you see a trend in your child, or is it just a one-time event. So try maintaining a diary of observations. You can use a book if you're comfortable to write, or you have your phone always handy with you, so you can start making your notes there. Point number 3 is, once the episode is over and once both you and your child are calm and stable and balanced, very, very casually you can visit exactly what happened and try to get your child to open up about the feelings, not the action, mind you, the feelings that the child was going through. Enable and help and support your child to express what he or she was going through inside in terms of emotion. And number 4, which is my favorite, it's always worked for me, and I'm 100% sure it'll work for you as well. Once your child opens up a little bit about the feelings, and you feel that, okay, now, we're kind of comfortably talking to each other, and my child is probably feeling a little safe with me, you can suggest role modeling exactly what happened. And to add a little bit of twist to it, you can change roles, you can swipe the roles. So you can become your child and your child can become you, and you can revisit the episode in exactly the same fashion, where you behave the way your child was behaving and the child behaves the way you were behaving. And then you could sit together, laugh over it, enjoy the whole experience, but then also kind of come down to the fact of discussing what did the child realize, what did the child see, how is the child feeling now, is the child feeling good about what happened, if not, then what does the child wish to do, if it happens in the near future, what will your child do? So here it becomes much more easier, since the enacting bit has happened, and you just questioning and enabling your child to open up by asking these open-ended questions, and enabling the child to share what's going on inside. So please do try this activity and let me know. Please let me know. Come back to me on whether it worked for you or not. So do subscribe to my channel if you find my content valuable for you. And yes, don't forget to click on the bell icon so you can get notified when I upload subsequent and more new videos on similar parenting topics. And also from next year, we'll be starting off with our weekly parenting knowledge boosters. So do visit our website. That's www.praisers.co.in and register yourself there with your email ID to receive these weekly boosters in your inbox. So thank you once again and take care.